Alrighty, welcome everybody. Vitality versus Complexity Gaming here for our second series of the day, and it's going to be Holzer to crack things open with the first kill here in the pistol round. Oh my goodness, off to a beautiful start. It's him and Floppy on the crossfire. Eventually, Floppy will fall, and Spinks has got it all on his shoulders. A two-piece. He needs an ace to clutch this up. At least he's got a bit of time and a bit of leg room to get this bomb down. As he'll tap in the digits. Extra money for them, but three coming his way. Probably a little bit too many to handle, and there it is. Bites off more than he can chew. Complexity actually play that very, very well. And Floppy and Holzer can get that done this early on. Okay, it's a best of three, but we're still in MR12. You want to keep tabs on that cash. And Spinks, whilst he'll break the crossfire, it will be traded, and Floppy holds down the fort for the second. The Liege with another elsewhere. And Complexity, yeah, putting their foot down very nicely in the opening stages here. They need a lot more here. A bomb plot definitely do them some favours economically. JT surely doesn't let this happen. Yeah, they are not going to let that C4 go down. The Eagles still menacing here for the T's. And yeah, the more expensive they can make this, the happier they'll be. So he's found himself an M4. Knows that there's one around this coffins, I would. Surely not like this. On the jiggle, sees another in CT. Floppy will take care of him, but that gets a little too close for comfort. And certainly more expensive than it should have been. 3-0. Looking like they're just a better map for Complexity so far. Spinks up in the apartments. Slowly contact. Oh, wow, that's a bad flash. It's not even going to blind Holzer, who's playing a lovely angle. Flash, actually, tucks behind the pillar. So hasn't even fired off a shot, hasn't made a peep here. They're not necessarily going to know he's on the angle, and there we go. He'll swing out, accompanied by JT. They'll finish off the job, and Complexity will make it 4-0. Not bad at all. And denying. In the meantime, just on the balcony. Flashbangs come over the top, but still a 5v5 as a minute's passed on the clock. JT looking to get aggressive. What is that on the transfer? He doesn't realise there's another to the left, but it doesn't matter. He's already found two. Grim's there with it. To be the Grim Reaper, make sure that the third doesn't get anything done. And what is going on here? Whilst they're sort of making the best out of a bad situation here, it's far from anything to brag about. They're currently 6-0 down. Util starts to rain in, smoke into CT, contact with Flamesy. Yeah, they know what's up. Good flashbang. Oh my goodness, okay. Yeah, things go quite well. Grim doubles it down though, and just when this one's looking lost, Complexity fight back. Apex creeping his way forward in this smoke. Look at Spinks though. He's actually already made the call to save. He's on 2 HP. He's saying, yeah, I've got an AK. I don't really want to go for this. If Apex can find this kill onto the B-bomb site, then maybe I work my way around. They've got a brilliant boost here towards New Box. Apex, this is not going to be easy to clear, but he spotted it. Now, how does he dismantle this? Does he go for the top first or the bottom? They're both looking the wrong way. What is that from Complexity? That is terrible. Why is Grim just looking at the wall? Why is Grim just looking at the wall? I truly have no idea why he's not watching the left-hand side. But it might cost him the round. Floppy coming in for the 2v1 clutch. This should be 7, and instead it's going to be 6-1. Vitality given a bit of a lifeline. Spinks, yeah, as I say, he'd already counted himself out of this round, but the second that Apex gets 2. There it is. Let's open in again from Flamesy. Man advantage. This is important. Grim, no time to whiff, and he will. Mezzy, Apex, and Flamesy, they're low on health. This is a very doable. Terrorists win. So the bomb will go boom, and Vitality will make it a second. It seems like that little blunder in pursuit of information peeks around that corner as the lurker. They know that he's around there. He's been playing that second mid or apartments position every single round. And yeah, this is looking like the Complexity that we've been used to seeing in these opening stages of Inferno here. Oh, JT, that's ridiculous. Yeah, he knew he heard Mezzy close. Should have hit a little while ago. It was denied by Apex's Deagle, and a poor decision from Grim. Double flashes into CT, make that a third. Oh, from Zywood. A good read that there will be a push. Oh, wow. Grip. Should have had a double, but the final bullet doesn't connect onto Zywood to finish him off, and leaving him alive, especially with an AWP in hand, is always a mistake. He's now posted up on the CT spawn. Floppy knows this is going to be no easy feat. He'll swing out wide, and his teammate can't even get on the angle to trade it. Holzerk, I think no option but to save here. They land one more bullet onto Zywu, and that's it. It's a 3v1. It's their round all day long. Holzerk, can't connect for the kill there. They'll take further damage from those nades. Just not a lot of time left to work with it. Flash is good. Floppy with a big kill. Zywu trades it back, so they know exactly where he is. Will they expect the double defense? Well, they will now. They've seen both. HE does further damage, but Zywu, my goodness. Just picking them apart one by one. A three-piece in the round for him to secure Vitality a fourth. And whilst the bomb's beeping away and you hear it go at the end, it doesn't go boom. So they hold on to their rifles. That does them a lot of favors going into this final round. No need to reinvest that sniper. Oh, the molly. It's going to cause them some problems there because, oh my god, Apex. Okay, I thought it was just going to be the nade damage and maybe a spam a little bit later on, but a laser beam headshot right through the smoke. B site, JT close. Oh no, Holzerk's fallen. It's all on JT here with a 5-7, and while still give it a good stab for the first, he will, of course, be pre-fired and traded. Floppy in a 1v4. MP9, no chance. Absolutely no chance. Bomb will go down. Obviously, he'll throw himself at this because why not, right? I love that he's plastered his MP9 with hockey stickers as well. Fan of himself. Zywu will finish off the job. A good half from him. And it's kind of come in bursts as well, right?
Hey guys, make sure to check out Hot Pizza GG as they've added a new cool event. Complete easy daily tasks like visiting the website, opening a case, playing a classic or case battle to get cheese points. And make sure to complete all the tasks of the day to get an extra bonus. Once you collect enough, you can open different cheesy peasy cases for free and get a really cool skin. So, if you want to check out Hot Pizza GG, the link will be in the description below, and don't forget to use my code VLADOPART for another free 50 cents bonus.
CT side Inferno can be a bit of a tough cookie to crack at times. So far, it's looking clean here at the pistol. I speak too soon. Mezzy and Flame Z with two big headshots, but just like that, it's traded the other way. Zywu, I mean, they're well aware that he can do some big damage, so they jump around on the bait accordingly, and Floppy's there for the trade. Mezzy looking to make things electrifying. He does. First Zeus kill of the game. And you love to see it on an eco round. Bizarrely, they end up with a man advantage. It's short-lived. JT and Floppy will trade it. And to be honest, yeah, the damage that they've done here for an eco round isn't bad at all. That should be all we see. Yeah, Flosy looking for exits, knows that he won't even find anything here. You should hear him. There it is. Floppy will spin around. Add another to his tally. Not bad at all. Holding deep in the archway. They've actually read this very well. They've got a four-man stack over on the A site. High flash is bad. As they crunch him from both sides, it's not bad from Grim. He'll double it up. Holzerk trades. Zywu with another. And oh, he holds it down by himself there. If he doesn't find both of those kills. They've made it pretty obvious that it is going to be a hit on the A site. Flash isn't too good. It won't blind Spinks. He's able to take a couple before he falls as Mezzy takes the two-piece as well. 9-8. Not great there from Complexity, to be honest, after finding that opening pick onto Zywu. You've got Holzerk and Flame Z tagged up for about 50. Zywu boosted over the smoke. There we go. Waterfall out of Palace. Mezzy. Okay. A little slow to react there. He did hear them, but was worried that they were coming up short as well. That wasn't the case. Does only go 1-for-1. The instant trade means the bomb can be planted. No, it can't. HG will deny it. JT was too low on health into the 3-on-3. And this makes this retake in the hands of Spinks, but he wasn't really in position to deploy it. Coming up short instead alongside his teammate. Complexity. Completely in the dark. No information as to where the final couple reside, but the aim is perfect. And while Spinks can take one and the trade onto Grim, it will be a Liege to pull it right back. 10-9. Does only know that there's one here. There's, in reality, 3 of them coming in from that coffin position, and they will deal with it one by one. It's gorgeous. Spinks will catch out the head of a Liege, but he knows this round is done. Bomb's already too far gone, and he'll have to fall away from this one. Chi won't finish off anybody. JT could go down with the bomb here. No, he's far enough away. All right. Okay. Actually, a really good start here, but it's unfortunate for Mezzi. Really hoping he could get away with that rifle. JT, you need to be aware. You're being flanked from Boiler. Oh my god, spiny senses. That's brilliant. Those are timings to the T. He's done a ton of damage there onto the library player as well. Should know it. Apex down to 2. Down below Mexi. He's been hurt. Blink's going to be holding for it, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Automatic rifle prevails, and oh, Apex. Thought he'd take a stray bullet there. Doesn't. So might be able to save an AK here. As I say, Vitality haven't had, like... Well... But yeah, in terms of Vitality's run, right? After that, they played best of ones against Mongols and Imperial, which it seems that they should be beating all day long. Complexity, okay, they're a formidable opponent, but... The kills from Flamesy. Vitality might be able to stay afloat for another round here, at least, on Inferno and being all doom and gloom, but... Flash through. Zywoo's found another in the meantime. Flimsy's part things perfect to turn around from the flash. Holds it. Looking for one on the trade, but Apex will pull it right back. 12-10, Vitality. As he's here in Boiler, yeah, he's just about slipped through a tad too late. Does still get the timing onto Holzer. That'll be the man advantage for the CTs. That's going to do him a lot of favours here. Crunch him from the spawn. Oh, that takes too long for Grim to trade. But he does double it down. The issue here is where the hell's the bomb? It's on its way, but it's denied. And now Grim's got it all to do in the 1v3. Needs to be an ace for him to clutch this up. Damage dealt onto Spinks as he plays through the smoke. There it is. Crisp headshot. Mezzi's low and doesn't want to stick around. And here for Vitality. They play it to perfection. They know, yeah, if they just keep one player on either side and they play to deny that plant, then the round will be theirs. That's exactly what they do. Just going to feel this one slipping, and it's always horrible to let a game go like this when you've got all the advantages, when you're 12-9 up. Start losing control of the economy. Oh, what a shot from Zywoo. Oh, and through the wall as well. Extra damage. Here in the bomb site, just tucked behind this left-hand side of the wall. Okay, on the angle. We'll catch out Apex from long. Molly clears the corner, does, or should, do a little bit of damage. In fact, no, it doesn't clear the right spot at all. Mezzi, unscathed, and him and Spinks will just be able to double it up. It's perfect. So the prospect of 3 in a row for them shouldn't be too unreal. Too unrealistic, I should say. Floppy, swap barrel. Oh, that's messy. Doesn't take his time to line up the head. A big kill regardless. I'm thinking... This is a guaranteed 15-12, but actually, as they both crunch in towards the B site, Flamesy's low on health. This could be quite the opposite. Molly will force him out into the open. Okay, does take out Floppy, so has to be traded by JT. 2v1, they're both coming in from Banana, and I think he's heard it. That's why he's deployed the smoke. Whether he expects both to be there is another question. The CT smoke will give him a bit of space as it starts to fade. Yeah, you'll hear him coming. Lines him up, JT. That's huge. A double to deny Vitality. 3 on the bounce in the CT half, but no one's going to turn it from Banana. The Molly's there. They'll hear him coming from a mile away if the T's do take ticks from it. Zywoo, patient. And it does pay off. Nade blowing open the smoke as well. Can't strike twice, but... Oh, no, apparently he can. That's gorgeous. Zywoo, what is going on? Oh, my goodness. Single-handedly. Entry fragger with the sniper. They really are happy to all press for Holzer kit. Even if it does mean 4 or 5 players dying, as long as they get rid of that AWP, it can be impactful. Holzer is adding a lot of kills to his tally, but it will be all she wrote. Flames, he'll be able to pick it up as well. Drop it back over to Zaiwu, who had a monster. He's with a little crossfire. There we go. Good for the first. Floppy trades and the 1-for-1s. Hold true. Holzer gets the last say in the matter, so they will have the man advantage. As the site's been lost and the C4 goes down, Mezzi tagged down low. HE sent the other way, but falls on deaf ears. Almost quite literally. The man advantage here for Complexity. To stay afloat in this, they've got to play this perfectly. They've got tons of util. They have absolutely tons of util. And they're yet to deploy hardly any of it. A little bit of a fumble from the man in pit. There it is. Mezzi will fall and JT will pick up another. Enough time on this bomb. Not tons of it, but enough to get that defuse in, especially considering they did have 2 kits in play there. So they'll get Grim right on that bomb. 15-14. Complexity stay alive. Causes Vitality a few problems here. They're probably just going to try and burst through it. There we go. Flashbang will allow them to do so, but it makes it so much harder to breach out of the clouds, and it's a bit of a strange one. After they took the early casualty to Holzerk, they very much play the round like it's already lost, right? There's been plenty of scenarios where either of these teams have been at a disadvantage and they've pulled it their way. Apex looks to still keep this dream alive. A 1v4, he's found the first. Now it's 3, and he's still got a lot of health to work with. Bomb beeping away, about a third of the way gone. On all 3 in long, you will hear some sound cues. Probably not for all 3. They try to work their way forward. They realise they haven't got a ton of time on this. Apex plays the trigger discipline. Oh my god, not like this. Not like this, surely. Enough time past it. That's huge. Apex just staying alive. Oh my. JT will trade it, but has he got time on this? This is going to come desperately close. Just about. Oh, the final tick. And Double OT will go, but what an attempt from Apex. If he stays alive for a millisecond longer there, that is a very different story. It leaves Grim quite vulnerable. Got a man disadvantage, just span through the smoke, confirmed that the AWP, but is there. Grim eventually will take out one, but Zaiwu's Molly will trade it back. The long rotations here on Inferno do make this a little bit harder. They do have to put their foot on the gas, speed this up. Full belt of util on Floppy. And the defense is holding a crossfire from Pit and Mini. Flashes are good. Flamesy realizes, yeah, he's got to tuck his head a little bit lower to not be blinded by them. It's still whack-a-mole as him and Flamesy. It's been problematic on many occasions. No use of this retake either. 2 flashbangs to get this done. Zaiwu thought he'd swap out to the AK there. No, he's still confident with his sniper. And that's exactly why. Beautiful shot. And off of that contact, Spinks and Mezzi are going to swing out and finish off the lifting. 17-16. Complexity. Just when they looked like they were in the driver's seat. Just when they went 16-15, they found the opening pick. Holzerk Torp. That second round of OT2. And I thought, you know what? This is actually do damage onto Apex, but nothing more. Like around long, Mezzi. I don't think he's expecting both there. He does relay the information, and Spinks holds down the line. His teammates rotating. Can Spinks do any more here? Yes, he can. A 3K. Surely not a 4th. Okay, Elise will trade it. Oh, that was awkward. Crosses onto the site. Elise should be able to get this bomb planted, but Grim's on 9 HP. Apex and Zaiwu know that winning this round would put them onto map point here, where they'd have 2 chances to close. Familiar situation for them, perhaps, but with the bomb beeping away, out of the way gone. Zaiwu hold him for the head. Beautiful shot. He doesn't miss them. And Grim, yeah, low on health, even though his head's only poking out. Apex's spray will merit a stray bullet through the box that'll take out the defender. 18-16, that's an unfortunate round for Complexity. That should have been theirs all day long, and it speaks on the bomb site to deny it with a 3K. Flash into short. One over the top, Mezzi. Big kill. Spinks will follow up with another. This is close this out. Vitality. Oh, they're right on the cusp of it. And it all falls onto the shoulders of JT. Now, 2 of these guys are desperately low. 28 points of health between them. They've got a minute on the clock to work with, so this is doable. But Zaiwu still alive with his AWP. Oh, He's just been so good this map. He's not even the man top fragging, but it just feels like every time we see him on that sniper, he just doesn't miss. And if he ever does, he always makes up for it. This time round, he'll hit, he'll connect. 19 to 16, double OT is what it takes to get it done there for Vitality on their map pick. Obviously, Vitality taking that first map. It was their pick, you were expecting them to take it. They did not do so convincingly. It went right down to the wire. We went to the final moments. Had to take it to double OT to close it in their favour. Now Complexity on their turf. Holding on to the untouched Kevlar is going to be a little bit of a blessing. Now, they throw that in the bin by taking that fight, which is what I don't truly understand there. They had the luxury on on all three players to be able to... M4 creeping forward. Galil. Try and get it done. It's Mezzi on the other side. Instead, a double. Not quite all three. But it's chaotic. Regardless, will go somewhat in Vitality's favour. Not for long. Grim takes out Apex in mid. That's going to put the numbers back in their favour once again. This has been a little too close. A little bit messy for a second round. But ultimately, will go their way as they find themselves in the A site. C4 will be planted. Zaiwu with 2 points of health enough for Mass. It's nothing to do with this. Well, the bomb goes boom as Complexity take it their way. 2 to 0. It's not actually do as much damage as it really should have, and giving up this mid control is problematic here for the B players because Grim has slipped through. A little bit messy on the first. Doesn't matter. He's bought time for his teammates, and there you go. Mezzi can trade it, but it's short-lived as the three B players just send it up the stairs. JT will pull it back the other way. 3v3, and they will go for the retake. Mezzi's found another. In fact, sorry, Flamesy has found another in the meantime. Oh, JT spotted the arm. That's it. Down the flash. He knows exactly what's up. Back on the angle quickly. Snappy for the headshot. I don't know what you can say for him, to be honest. It's just crunch after crunch. They've keeping control of their economy, I guess, so they're going to have money to work with in the next, but... ...4v2, Zaiwu. In position, lovely shot, Molly will be smoked, he's going to be spammed, his teammates have already fallen in the meantime, and a 1v3. Jumping up top, oh! Grim was holding for the headshot, Zaiwu returns the favour, at least you'll trade it, but yeah, good damage there from Zaiwu again, just... clinical, even in those situations where it is looking a little bleak. Finally, looking like they're about to get on the board. Apex in a brilliant position as well, so even if the T's do have a bit of success here on the B-bomb site, there's no way they're going to be expecting Apex on a flank as fast as this. In fact, they won't even have the opportunity to have success here on the B site because Apex is already there, bouncing from behind. JT quick to trade it. But a 5v3, which is unlikely but doable, becomes a 1-on-4, which is near impossible. JT keeps it entertaining for a couple of seconds. Decent damage dealt onto Spinks as well, almost a 1v2. But 5-1, Vitality do put one on the board, so... Oh, what a shot from Holzek again. Honestly, the glue holding Complexity together right now. He's 8-1. No one else outputting the same kind of damage as him right now. Zaiwu's obviously having a great start, but Holzek still doing the lifting. Beautiful double from Mezzi. He suspects the man from mid as well. And how does he get away with that? A disconnect. So I wasn't expecting that. Apex. Oh, wow. Slipping through the cracks. Okay. Only good for the one. Zaiwu's found another in the meantime, as is Flamesy, and all of a sudden these pistols causing a bit of a ruckus once again. Holzek's still alive, though. Swaps down to the rifle, the smarter move. They've still got the bomb control and the fast flank. Yeah, Grim suspects this. Might have just seen him on the cross as well. Yeah, now he's got the info, but he whiffs both fights. And Holzek now in a 1v3. He's got 40 seconds. The bomb's down in the open, so he's going to have to take a fight with both at the same time, but they don't have the right weapons for this. And Holzek can get the spray transfer. We'll be able to get on the angle to hold for the cross in time. Holzek, 15 seconds left. Does he just try and fly across? Or does he take this fight? Yeah, holding it very passive. That's very well played from Flamesy. I mean, obviously the 1v3 comes a little close, but... Ooh, okay. Good little trades again to get things going for the T side, but just like that... The early entries, you think, okay, yeah, this is starting to look good, and then it just falls the other way. Also kind of good for one in this round. That's normally enough, but given the kind of damage that he's been outputting in this map so far, a multi-kill has become expected from him. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. As he spots the player on the sandbags, and Spinks will be able to peek out and deny the plant, knowing that he's not being held from anywhere else. So well played there from Vitality, even though they do take maybe a few too many casualties, they do recover it nicely. Without the threat of anybody being close there, Mezzy, very wise. As soon as that smoke goes down, he says, they're trying to boost here. Peeks, gets the info. Won't find the kill. Has the information, knows what's up, can call in for the rotation. So far, so good again on the entries for Complexity. So Lead will follow up with one of his own. Flamesy left in the 1v3. Make that a 1v2. Put Grim in from behind, will tie it up. So 7-6. Sorry, 7-5. The half will go. Holzek still just pulling the weight, right? 17-6 right now he's currently sat. JT with the util on the other side. Apex has got a smoke, then just going to send it up B. Complexity will play for the retake, but double up close gen. The Glocks are a little more powerful up close, and there's a perfect showcase of it. Elige with his P2K. Proves that the spammable pistols are maybe better for these situations. Nice little headshot in retort. We'll keep Vitality in the runnings for this round. This is worth a lot. This pretty much secures them. 7 apiece if they can take it. Still the man advantage. Apex will fall, but Mezzy patient, close gen the entire round. They will eventually clear him, but head on a pivot. Zywoo not even needed. Mezzy will take both. And Vitality. Holzek not left in the easiest of positions. Okay, Elige Floppy will follow up. All of a sudden, this is going back the way of Complexity. Just when things were looking bleak on their CT side after losing the pistol. JT's got the timing. Actually, not quite. Does he have it second time? He must do. No, again. Oh, he's just off by the micro margins. Zywoo. There we go. Eventually he'll find it. An 8-7 Complexity. Yeah, they make things look fairly convincing there in their buy round. With his AK in hand, ready and waiting to pound. Grim holding the flank. High flash, make that 2. Grim's there to line him up, but he will. Spends a few too many bullets than I think he would have hoped for, but it doesn't matter. He'll take both. Spinks left to the 1v3. Yeah, 18 seconds left. He knows that this is done. Definitely doesn't want to be dying after time. That's kind of the thing here. So he'll either take the fights and fall here, which is fine. He can then buy with his teammates in the next, or he'll get out of there. The issue is with no map control. He doesn't know if there's anyone on his flank, so AK on JT. In a good position here. Molly. Oh! Burning him to a crisp. He's still able to take out 2 before he falls. A man advantage again here for Complexity. They're actually starting to materialize their map pick quite nicely now that they've moved over to the CT side. Through again, timing's decent. Grim does see one drop down. Elige! Oh, just needed to stay alive there. Being unable to do so means that it's now a 2-on-2 retake. And Vitality know exactly where their opponents are coming from. Playing for the info. Smoke goes down. Grim, of course, will play in front of it, but it does somewhat isolate him and his teammate, Apex. Just way too exposed there. I don't think he saw Grim aggressing forward. Spinks is just going to play behind the wood. Oh, all right. Well, as soon as he jumps up, Grim will pop his head like a cherry. And 10 to 7. Oh, complexity. Sponges him up a little bit further, but Holzer's going to keep him coming. He's definitely slowed down a little bit going into this second half, but still remaining reasonably consistent. There's another, stepping up at the big moments. And Floppy just on the drive-by, picks the head as he runs across. Important kill. High flash, Holzer. Perhaps under a bit of pressure. It's actually JT to double it up. Holzer will be the man to fall, though. And yeah, this is looking dumb for Vitality. Man disadvantage. They lose this round, and that's it. Zywoo, 3v3. Elish. Oh. On the little jiggle. HE good. And there we go. Alright, surely they close it here. Mezzy down to 24. It's got to be a monster clutch. The flash isn't actually all too impactful. It pops behind the generator. And a 1v3 here for Spinks to keep Vitality afloat here on Vertigo. Oh, just can't do it. Hits the dink onto JT, but nothing more. The defuse will come in, and Complexity will make it 13 rounds. Not bad at all for the CT side, who could have done this 2-0, by the way. But aggressive into B main. He's going to walk this all the way up. Will he check his hard right? Yes, he will. 2 bullets fired, 2 kills found. And with that advantage, they're in a very, very good position. Oh, not as clean as the first one, but still pretty crispy. We'll find the head. Grim follows up with another. And it all falls onto Apex. This has been a terrible pistol round for Vitality. They don't find a single kill. In fact, they're only able to do a tiny bit of damage. That's onto Holzerk at the end there from Apex. Stuff on the site. This is good, but not as good as Grim's headshots. Elish will fall, but lots of time being bought here. Lots of information. Sprays a little bit scrappy. And just look how much damage has been dealt there from Grim. Even though he'll eventually drop. 3 kills for FlameZ, but only 3 points of health left as he will fall. Floppy right through the smoke, takes care of it. Clean headshot. Draws again, Zywoo. Just incredible. Holzerk with another through the smoke. Grim taken care of, and Holzerk with a 1v3. Now a 1v2. Surely not a clash that he pulls off. I mean, he's been ridiculous so far this map. He's 10-1. And Apex aware. He knows what's going on. I mean, Holzerk has not made a sound. He stays kept in the whole time, but ring around the rosies. Apex eventually will wipe him out. And incredible stuff. Really, really good stuff. Floppy in the meantime. On a bit of an off angle once again. He was there previously in the round, so when they forced him back, it's kind of the last place they'd expect him. So he's able to swing out for one. Trade is swift, but Zywoo, once again in an impossible situation. He's done the impossible in rounds where he's still got pieces behind him, but he's yet to pull off a crazy clutch like that. There's a little trade early on. JT made sure the FlameZ doesn't get away with too much there. And she follows up with another. He's still alive too. That smoke means that Spinks can't go and support his teammate and connector. He'd have to take huge risks to push through the smoke, so instead just keeps his crosshair on the angle, knows where to spam, lines it up brilliantly. Spinks puts it back into the one-on-one. This is all on a lead just for a 3k in the round. Oh, it's massive from Spinks. And he's on 9 HP. He almost loses out there, but a 4k. It's nothing too flashy, right? But a couple through the smoke. Big stuff. Big round for him to convert, considering the money. 5v4 again here for Complexity. Vitality about to crunch in on the A site. Mezzi, good for the first. Holzerk with a response. And just keeping these numbers even again. Complexity still on the rotation. Molly doesn't cut off Grim, nor will that smoke. Got a lot of gap to work with around it. Grim's able to peek out. Oh, Flamesy finds a kill onto his teammate. Grim will go 1 for 1. And JT left with it to do. The Bianca. Either way, how does he get out of this alive? The answer is he won't. Mezzi picks the head, and once again, from the meantime, Floppy. Ooh. Okay, does find another elsewhere, so it puts it back into a 3-on-3. Grim's been damn good on this B site, and again, looks to do the same. Hits the dink, but nothing more. Floppy will finish off what his teammate started, but as Alicia's fallen, Floppy's got a lot to do here. Zywoo's holding down that bomb. It was an opportunity for him to play through the smoke. Instead, he holds his nerve. Zywoo semi expects him to already be out. Goes for a bit of a bait. And Floppy will just peek him and smash the headshot. It's gorgeous. A shot from Alicia. Grim with another. Okay, not bad. They've recovered this well. After the early disadvantage, Zywoo dealt with swiftly. He's looking to try and claw this back. There we go. 2 crisp headshots, a 3v3. Falls apart as Flamesy picks up a triple. 4 kills for him in the round. And yeah, he will single-handedly carry it on his shoulders. 6th on the board for Vitality. That's good stuff. For mass in hand, Floppy should be the first one to pull the trigger here. There it is. 2 for 2 though, but they're still not checking connector. Don't know if that's a bit of miscommunication or just chaos in the comms. But no reaction means no round here for Vitality, surely. Oh, look at that. How have they just pulled that off, Flamesy? Lining up to MP9. Somehow turning the tides here. Grim knows he needs a double and he needs his teammate to do the same. There it is. Okay, Alicia swaps out to the AK. Zywoo's low. Kills that they've found. Haven't merited the rifles. Finally, Spinks will shut down Grim and be able to upgrade into an AK in the next couple of seconds as well if he wants to. They know where Alicia is. Try and force him forward. They're going to crunch him from all angles. Isolates the AWP. Surely taps it again. There we go. Is there going to be a peek this time? No, he's stepped. 3rd time. Maybe the charm. They're going to pressure now. As the headshots lined up, Alicia. This would be a monster 1v3, but does he know where the last is? It's Spinks. He's the one that emerged earlier in the round, and he was on 20 HP. It's a 3-piece for him to close it out. Wow, that comes close. That comes very close. All 3 stacked up in B main. They've got the C4. Apex on the angle. He's got a good crossfire with the player back sight, and there we go. Straight into the blender. After the early casualty, we see Vitality lose nothing more. Apex down to 3 points of health, but doesn't break a sweat. Oh, Zywoo almost lines up more than just the one. Traded out by the clock, but Apex will mow down the ecos. It's eco frags, but it's still a 4K, and it's still pretty crisp. Also, Khalees to be able to trade it back out, but down to 11 HP from that endeavor. His teammate's fallen. Spinks doesn't stick around for more. Holzerk, oh my god. A shot to Zywoo. don't think we'd see much more out of him from this round. He got off to a lightning start again. He has been a little bit quiet since moving over to the second half here. The aggression. Messi should not be winning that fight. It's a bit of a whiff from Grim. Perhaps falls asleep on the angle. That's Illusion. Holzak to try and claw this back. Holzak's found himself 2 in the round already, but only on 11 HP, and now he's left for the 1v3. It's got to be an ace to pull this off, but he walks right into the waiting scope of Spinks, who has that orb. He's keeping it warm for Zaiwu, and Illusion, Holzak, and Grim left to do the lifting. They have been spotted. Spams are good. HG won't quite finish off Holzak. Elysian instead will find a head. Grim with another. Holzak's orb almost lands a straight shot through the smoke. Either way, a 3v3. Smoke into heaven. Bomb will go down. We've got to work with perhaps for Mezzi. Yeah, we'll go for the spams. Don't overdo it, my friend. There is an AWP now holding for you. Go on, pull the trigger. Oh, don't need to anymore. You've had him fall back. Doesn't fancy his chances at it. If there is one on the other side and he misses, and the spams the other way will finish him off. He's on 13 HP, so he'll stay patient, wait for the inevitable peak. HG onto glass is perfect. Grim will follow up with a headshot as well, accompanied by the molly. Spinks in the 2v1. So much damage dealt. Elysian, Holzak on a slither of health. 17 points between the both of them. Spinks right now will have to fall away. Hold on to this AK-47. Still, they've got the advantage. It's 11-9. Having given up the canals and Kong control, though, they do have to reel this in a little bit. And it's 10 on this clock. Spinks, little spam. Nothing received. Ooh. He's getting closer and closer every time. That one actually did a bit of damage. Incendiary. A tad late, but oh, he's just going to keep chomping him. Even after his death, Floppy will fall. Grim takes out Mezzi. Here's the burning, but not a lot that can be done about it. Still a man advantage here. For Vitality, that nade, I don't think does what was intended, which I presume was blowing open that smoke. HG to try and deny the plant, won't do so either. Holzak tagged down low, but eventually wiped out by Apex's M4. And Grim, the last man standing. Yeah, he's been spotted from main and crunched from both sides. The best he could hope for there was a kill, and he doesn't get that. Does get one in the round, but not in the clutch. 12-9, Vitality. God, that's a big kill. That's a very big kill. Puts it back into a 4-on-4. We can hear him coming on the A site. Rotation's being called. They're not going to expect to leave in this corner, surely. There we go. He's good for one. He has to be aware that he can be peeked in from this left-hand side, so let's have to reel it in. JT, little spam, no connection. 3v3. On the retake, this round is worth everything for complexity, and Alicia's fallen first. JT, an important trade. It's a little tag in the meantime, peeks into the AWP, and it all falls onto the shoulders of Holzak. He's been beautiful this series. He's been so good, but he's got to clutch it up, but no! He hits the first shot, but Flamesy spray does hold true. Vitality will make it 13-10 as they take it in a 3-map fashion. Holds down the full 10-seconder as well, just to rub salt in the wound. 13-10. Wow. Comes desperately close. Incredible performance from Holzak all round as well, but that is going to wrap things up for the first series.